Good morning, Alpha Traders. Beautiful here in southwestern Indiana. That's right, I said Indiana. I'm in the middle of the woods. Beautiful. Can't believe I have internet. Let's go over on this Discord. Let's see what beautiful people are over here. Pop in the Alpha voice. Bam. Let's see what chart to share. Yeah, of course, the VRE. That's how we roll. All right. What do we got going on this morning? We've got about a half hour until the market open. Dixie. What's Dixie up to? Been running throughout the night. Finally got up above this. Tell you what, yesterday it was battling with this monthly and weekly volatility range. Finally got up above it. Can it sustain itself above this weekly and monthly range? For the last 8 to 10 weeks, it has had trouble getting up above not only its monthly, but its weekly range. Now it's up here above. You know, just a couple of 15-minute candles ago, it ran up to the 95.4 Laplace and second standard deviation, right, on the 4-hour candle. So, and is what you're looking at here, right? These are all 15-minute charts, but overlaid are distribution levels for daily and 4-hour candles. Got to have them. If you don't know where these areas are, you're lost, right? You're lost. You're running around. The price action's running around in this distribution, and you have no idea where it's at. You're looking at lagging indicators to try to give you an idea what these algorithms are doing. Listening to, I'm going to go out on a limb right now and say it. You're listening to stupid people on YouTube, right? Stupid people on YouTube that are literally flipping a coin, right? Giving you their bias. Right, we're going to give you both sides of the equation. We're going to give you probabilities to the top side, probabilities to the downside. But just like yesterday, okay, let's take Airbnb for example. Right down here. Look at this pretty post-market just ramp up here. So this was there was an earnings call after the close yesterday. Probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I took a look at the Airbnb charts, right? This is the problem with most options traders. Okay, options were made to sell, but if you could figure out a way that you really understand how to trade delta, you can just you can explode onto the options scene, right? That's what we do here at Alpha Trading. When everybody's selling options or putting in positions to the wrong side of the trade, I'm looking at the VEPS indicators, all right? Yesterday, the VEPS are going to give you the news. I didn't need the earnings call. The VEPS told me it was going to be a good earnings call. So I took a long position, right? I took a defined risk call vertical. Now, where did I sell my call? At 135. You can go into the Alpha Trading chat. I even posted it and I said my target is 135. That's where I'm selling the call. I bought the call down at 120. You guys, this trade was a $700 profit for a $300 risk. It was a no-brainer. As soon as this market opens, I'm taking my profit. All right, probably going to be about $500. It did pull back from that 135 area. But look, I was looking at the VEPS. Target to me was 135. I got up to 135.55. First two 15-minute candles into post-market during the earnings call. Bingo. This is what we're trying to tell people out here. And I was listening to Tasty Live this morning, and a guy I really respect, Tom. First thing he says when he gets on, he's like, he goes, Cisco's up 10 points. I need it down 10 points. Immediately I was like, wow, how can I talk to this guy? How can I explain to him how we trade delta, right? Because they don't get it. They're net sellers. So am I usually, but we're in an earnings season here, Now, could I have sold calls on that move? Yeah, I could have sold calls, right? But, sold puts. I could have sold some puts, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to sell premium. I wanted to buy it. I knew this move was going to happen. It's just powerful, the way we trade. I wish I could explain to these guys because they use implied volatility, right? We're using volatility percentile. right? We've created an indicator, alpha volatility grade. It's implied volatility and historical volatility combined. Now, I've heard these guys at Tasty Live talk several times before. They don't believe in historical volatility. They don't believe in volatility percentile. Well, I got a news flash for you, Tom. Tony took the right side of the trade, right? Tom shorted it. Tony longed it. So Tony saw something. Don't know what he saw. But if I could just explain to these guys these 6 tendencies with volatility percentile and how to trade delta and how the VEPS charts will show you the news coming. It always does. If you're looking at lagging indicators, the news is going to rule your trading decisions, right? You're afraid of the news instead of literally looking at the charts and being able to tell you what the news is going to come out. What's that, P-Funk?
I didn't hear you. What stock are you talking about?
Airbnb, man.
Oh, is it up big?
Yeah, after the earnings call. I mean, I looked at the charts at about 2 p.m. I knew the earnings call was at, what time was it? Right at the close, I think 4:30. And I was like, I'm gonna get in along here, right? I did a defined risk, call vertical. I literally bought the 120, sold the 135, and literally in my post said 135 is my target. 2 15-minute candles into post market. Airbnb hit 135.51. Now, pre-market here, it's pulled back to 130.74. That's fine, right? I'm going to take my $500 profit when this market opens. Bam, I'm going to close that position. And then what am I up to? Then what am I looking at? Cisco. Cisco has earnings today at close, right? And if you don't know how to do this on TradingView, hit on the earnings tab, go up here, and you see this little moon here? That's literally telling you after market close. So we got some time to put in a position here. I'm literally on stream today. I'm going to look at the Cisco charts. I'm going to go down through my time frames, and I'm going to pick a direction, right? I'm gonna look at what the VEPS are telling me, and I'm going to get into a position. I really am.
Well, Scott, you know that I think you can sell. I think you can sell options till 10 minutes after the close. So if those earnings came out and that popped up like that, you also have a chance, I think, up until 10 minutes after the close.
I don't know, man. I've tried to put positions on after the close on Tastyworks, and it wouldn't let me.
I thought you could sell or buy or sell. Maybe it's just closing the trade up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, maybe just closing. It wouldn't make sense to let you be able to get in. But you never know. Yeah, I never know. I have tried, though. But maybe it was past, 15 minutes, half hour.
I'll find out from somebody else today. I know. So I thought you could do it up until 10 minutes after.
Okay. Yeah, find out. Or there's one reason, too. Hell, I'll try. I'll try today.
Well, I mean, think about it, man. That came out at, 4:01, those earnings, man. I think I see the spike you're looking at.
Yeah, it just went nuts.
Yeah.
Went absolutely nuts.
Yeah, that's crazy because it shot
right to the target. Right to the freaking target.
So you sold the 135 call?
Yep. Bought the 120, sold the 135.
But didn't the 135 call be more valuable now too, though?
Not that. Well, that's how you set up the defined risk trade, right?
You have to show me that. Not right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just caps your profit, limits your loss. Right, so by selling that call up at selling that call at 135, that capped my risk at $300, but it also capped my profit at 700. So, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. Very cool.
Yep, good stuff. And I'm gonna definitely dig into Cisco a little bit. The dollar's on a little run right now. I mean, we did on this 4-hour candle right here. A couple of 15-minute candles ago, the dollar ran up to the second standard deviation 95.4 Laplace on this 4-hour candle. Then pulled back inside the daily first standard deviation. That's the blue cross line right here. Now it's pumping again, right? We got 23 minutes to the market open. Dollar's running. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's running. And let's talk about Bitcoin a little bit here. Hit our target. We were literally on stream yesterday talking about it. When everybody's like, Bitcoin's going down, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you guys.
Yeah.
We are very rarely wrong. Why all these other
all
people...
all those TA idiots were all saying, "Oh, it's an obvious short coming in," and they all got wrecked.
They all got wrecked.
Oh, the bad CPI. No, it's not the CPI when you're trading low time frame volatility.
Nah.
It's the VEPS. Period.
Yeah, the end. And our target was right here, and it exceeded the target. All right, it exceeded the target. I'll tell you what, man, this thing stays up above here. Bitcoin stays up above. This is the 11 length RMLR, 33 length power mean. Here's the only issue, right? You're getting an intersection. You're getting the RMLR crossing down this power mean. This baby needs to turn up. I'll tell you that right now. This could reject here. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. The 30 length is way up here. Could that be a target? Yeah, we already talking about. Here's the monthly. Here's my target. Switch this down a little bit. Here's the 33 power mean right here. It's up here at about 33K, 32.7. No, right at 33. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit above 33. 33.033. Man, that's a lot of 33s.
Yeah, it's 32 to 35. Like, yeah, it's basically 30 power mean. The 33 power mean is right up in that area. Yeah.
33 is my favorite number. Oh my goodness. So, and this is what we're looking at. Right now we got our two lengths. Here, let me pull this down a little bit. There we go. So what happened with this monthly candle? It pulled down below the yeah, that is the 11 length, correct? Yeah, it pulled down below the 11 length, popped right back up, and here we are sitting right at it, literally. Actually, we're right to the downside of it right now. So it would behoove this data set to get back up above like 22,750. Right, and I believe at some point it's going to make a run for this 33 power mean up here, 30 almost 33K region. It gets by here, going to go up here and visit the 30 length RMLR. You guys, it's almost 50K again. Why all these YouTubers out here talking, they're all bearish, right? 1 minute they're bullish, next minute they're bearish. Go back through the timeline and look at their posts and just laugh. They're all in an echo chamber. They're all just following each other. Right? I know specifically a few people that literally watch one guy's stream and then they put their videos out and literally mimic him. The exact same bullshit, the exact same indicators, talking about the exact same shit. But if you're going to be in an echo chamber, that they follow the guy that, I mean, he knows what he's talking about when it comes to traditional TA. But it's bullshit, right? And the guy's not even a real trader.
Narrative. It's this narrative. It's that narrative. No, it's the VEPS.
Yeah. And if you think these YouTubers are actual traders, dude, they have got you so... They've got you on the hook, man.
They're making money on your clicks, bottom line. That's why they keep pumping their referral links. That's why they keep pumping their courses and all that other garbage, period.
You support their lifestyles, and they are giving you worthless information. We're traders. Literally, at Alpha Trading, we trade. And we're trying to share this information with people. But we have said this before, and I'm going to say it again. You can come on and you can watch our channel, right? If you see something in it, come into the Discord. We got tools for you, right? And we got a hell of an indicator package. Everything you see that I'm showing you. It looks confusing now, but you guys, this is the VEPS. Volatility, entropy, probability, and statistics, and it nails moves all the time. So, if you see something you like, come in. But listen to me. If you don't, right? If you want to go the other route, by all means, man. Follow these other YouTubers that are getting 30, 40, 50,000 clicks a day. People watching their videos, right? It's so insane. Guess who's on the other side of your trades when you follow these dumbass YouTubers? We are.
We are.
We are. We're on the other side of your trade. So we really don't care. We really don't care. We're trying to help people out and teach them the VEPS. You don't want to learn it. We don't care. We need liquidity on the other side of our trades. Let's not get this twisted, okay? So for us to literally be sitting here telling you this should raise some flags, right? Watching these other guys. They don't give a shit about you. And most of the times, they'll put out bullshit. And if they do trade, they're going to trade against the people that are literally watching their videos. They'll take the actual opposite position. It's just insane the way these guys are manipulating the masses. And you don't even see it. You think they're great guys. You think they care about you. They don't. You are supporting their lifestyle. You know what supports my lifestyle? My trading. We don't have any scammy fucking referral links to over leveraged exchanges. We're not trying to sell you any bullshit. We don't have any ledger of discounts, nothing. Because we're not trying to make money off people, right? Unless you're on the other side of our trades. We're literally giving you free education on how to really trade these markets. And most people don't even listen. Which, like I just said, it's fine. We save one trader at a time, whether they know it or not. All right, that's enough ranting. I just had to go on a rant because I watch these videos and I'm like, oh my God. These YouTubers just... Am I a YouTuber? Yeah. Yeah, not a very well-known one. But you know, if the cards are dealt correctly, you're gonna find out about alpha trading at some point. You can only go so long just nailing target after target after target after target after target until people start to recognize. You might not recognize what's on my charts, right? You might not recognize these indicators, but I highly suggest you learn. I really do. And so to go to Cisco right now, right? Let's go to Cisco right now. I'm evaluating this, right? Because like I just said, the earnings call is today at the close. So the first thing that's sticking out to me on the daily is there's some hidden bear divergence setting up, right? You got a higher high on the returns oscillator. You got a lower high on the data set. Now it has pulled back up. Look at pre-market though. Pre-market's down a little bit. We're getting a positive, let me blow up the returns oscillator. We're getting a positively correlated candle on this return oscillator down move, right? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a positive correlation with divergence. Still in a random walk. The predictor is to the top side. The volatility is contracting, negatively correlated. I need this to open up. I need a new daily candle. Here's another thing. All the fissures are below the zero mean of these volatility bands. So, I like it. Get a rejection here. The variance is coming down, negatively correlated. So on the daily, you know, this could float up. And that's why you're seeing this bull wick down here on this doji, right? Because of the volatility. It tried to dump out, but this contracting volatility negatively correlated is going to pull that price action back up. It does it every time. Not sometimes. We need to get this straight. When volatility is giving you a read, it gives you a read. You need to trust it. So like right now, boom, that the daily candle yesterday on Cisco pulled right back up because of that contracting volatility. Now, does this stay negatively correlated? Does it start to expand? I really want to see this new daily read. Let's see how the 4-hour closed. Oh yeah, then that was the 4-hour candle, right, that dumped down. And we're almost pre-market right back down to the bottom of that candle. Is there hidden bear div on the 4-hour? Yeah, there is. Right? Data set top, higher high, or lower high right here, higher high on the returns oscillator. Returns oscillator right now on the 4-hour, right when that closed, it dipped below the zero mean. Is there any positive correlation? No, there is no correlation right now. I guarantee you when this market fires up, you're gonna see a correlated candle. Which way? Don't know yet. But one thing I do know on the 4-hour, contracting volatility, the last 4-hour candle, contracting volatility, positively correlated. Look what the 4-hour candle did. Floated right back down. I do have our volatility adapted moving average. It rejected right off of it. Interesting indicator. Something we're testing out right now. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little moving average. For all you people that like to use moving averages, you're using the wrong kinds. You use log return moving averages, or I've just found out a volatility adaptive. And this is what I love about Van. He just pops in the chat. Hey, try this out. I was just like, that's the only thing. When Van interacts, he's coming in to give us some goodies.
Yeah.
You're right. He just pops in. He's like, here you go. Try this out. I'm like, all right, buddy. See you next week.
Exactly. He comes in with goodies.
Yeah. He's a busy young man, though. I know he's got 2 young children, wife. Yeah, busy. Likes to enjoy life. So good for him. Glad we found him. Guy was in my DMs for 6 months before I even recognized him. sitting there telling me he could make indicators. And I was just, you know how many DMs I've got with people going, oh, I can make these indicators. And I just blow people off because I guess that's who I am. And I had indicators to use until we had our little split early, you know, about, I don't know, God, almost 2 years now. Jesus, time flies. But here we are, right? A couple of years later, we've got probably over 40 indicators these guys have created. Van F and Donnie. Incredible, man. Incredible. Gotta love it. So yeah, 4 hour